The first day of Jets training camp was more about who was not there than who was there. Haason Reddick, the Pro Bowl pass rusher the Jets acquired in April, is not reporting to training camp on Tuesday because he is unhappy with his contract, a source confirmed. The Jets traded a conditional 6th-round pick to the Eagles on April 1 to land Reddick. Prior to making the trade, the Jets had a negotiating window with Reddick's agent, according to a source. The Jets made an extension offer that would have upped Reddick's salary, but the edge rusher did not accept. The understanding was that negotiations would continue, but Reddick would participate in the spring workouts, OTAs, and minicamp in the meantime. Instead, Reddick did not show up at all in the spring. Reddick is set to make $14.25 million this season. He was available in a trade because the Eagles did not give him a contract extension. The Jets have told Reddick's camp they are open to short-term solutions, a source said, but they have not received any. Instead, Reddick is set on getting a long-term deal. The Jets have not ruled out a long-term extension, but they want him to be a participant in training camp before they reopen negotiations. The Jets do not want to negotiate with a player who is not in camp, or even if he showed up and pulled a hold-in, in which he claimed an injury. By not reporting, Reddick subjects himself to fines of $50,000 for every missed practice, and those fines cannot be rescinded. The Jets' first practice is Wednesday. Jets general manager Joe Douglas has to be careful with these negotiations. The Jets have a number of players who are in the final year of their contracts, including Michael Carter II, DJ Reed and Morgan Moses. They will be watching how Douglas handles this. If he caves to Reddick, Douglas may have a line outside his office looking for extensions. Despite the strained relationship, there is still optimism that both sides can come together and find a solution. The question is, how long will it take? It won't be a huge issue for an edge rusher to miss training camp practices, but it is a distraction the Jets don't need as they enter training camp with high expectations. Reddick, who turns 30 in September, made the Pro Bowl in each of the past 2 seasons with the Eagles. He has 4 straight seasons of double-digit sacks. The Jets made the move to acquire him after losing Bryce Huff to the Eagles in free agency. He's a phenomenal football player, Jets defensive tackle Quinnen Williams said Tuesday. When he steps on this field, he changes the whole aura, just because he's a guy who can put up 15+ sacks a year, 10+ sacks a year and different things like that. I'm just blessed to have him on my side. Neither Douglas nor coach Robert Saleh spoke to the media Tuesday. Saleh is scheduled to talk to reporters after Wednesday's practice. The players who did sessions with reporters seemed to understand that Reddick was handling business and understood why he was not there. When you're dealing with contracts and things like that, it doesn't really get to the locker room because we don't control that, linebacker CJ Mosley said. When he does get here, we'll be able to have our 2 cents to say. We know he's a pro. He's been at the highest level of competition. I'm sure whenever that gets worked out, he'll be here ready to roll. When he gets here, he'll be another great player to add to our defensive line. Williams, who received a contract extension before training camp last year, called Reddick a game changer, and said he believes Reddick will be able to pick up the defense quickly when he does report. I was in his position last year. I know how the organization works, Williams said. I know how Joe Douglas and Coach Saleh and all those guys work. Knowing him as a great competitor and a great person who wants to be here, who wants to win championships, I know he's going to get things ironed out.